have to finish that book. So I could read probably a 300-400 page book in one day with the exclusion of everything else. And that's what I found myself doing. I remember my mom used to yell at me all the time that she would burn the books because that's where my head was stuck. So journaling can create opportunities for new habits. You can see the habits that you have and that those that are keeping you back, and then you could create new habits, because that's the one thing that a human being can do that an animal cannot do. We could change where we are right now. We could change direction. We could change what we did last year, and we could have a whole new lifestyle this year. So journaling can help you to create new habits. It releases your creativity. If you have books inside of you, if you have paintings inside of you, if you have projects inside of you, it can help you identify them and literally create them. And so you can see things that are there in your life that you want to accomplish. And here's what it will do too. It will help you with better time optimization. And that's what we want. So journaling is one of the biggest things in the JADU lifestyle. I have people who have said, I don't have the time. And literally, you can see their behavior stay the same year after year after year. We make the same decisions. Sometimes with the relationships that we have, we literally pick the same people, same type behavior, because we're familiar with it. And although we may not like the behavior and we break up with one, then the next one and the next one, we still continue to do the same thing because we never created a change in our mindset. So journaling is one of the biggest things. The other thing that we do is we help people with their time, how to optimize their time. And I use the word optimization or optimize, because it's not just managing. For instance, when I work with people with pain, we hear pain management. The medical community uses pain management. I feel that I can use a different word, pain elimination or pain relief. And why do I do that? I think that the body, or I've seen with experience, all the years that I've been working with people, I've seen certain things in the body will cause pain. And when that thing is gone, for instance, I take pictures when I have a new client. So I take pictures to see where their body is out of alignment. And literally, from seeing that, we could correct it. That's why we developed the JADU technique. It's very specialized to help people get rid of pain in 1 or 2 sessions. And it's because we realign the body. If we do need to refer somebody out for medical care, we do refer them out for medical care. But for the most part, a person coming in with structural pain can see and feel a difference. And that's the other thing. When you take a picture, you could literally see how the body has changed in the first session, and then the person can literally feel the difference. But the second session, because I do very specific work to help the joints realign and move smoothly, the second session is a must, because you have to be able to correct all sides of the joint. So pain elimination is what we do. And when we talk about time, we want to talk not about time management, but we want to talk about time optimization. We have 24 hours in a day. Guess what? 24 divided by 3 is 8 hours. So technically, we are taught we have to sleep 8 hours, we work 8 hours, and then we have 8 hours to do anything we want to do. Can we do that? I don't know. A lot of people don't. But that's one of the things that we bring to their mind. So 8 hours you have in which you could do anything. What can you do? What do you want to do with that 8 hours? That 8 hours can be a creative outlet. It can be a family time. So we teach time optimization for self, first of all, for family, for relationships, for business relationships, business building, things like that, that will actually help the person look at their time and say, okay, I know I have control of my time and I could do quite a bit with it. So time is a great equalizer. Doing what we need to do with it will increase not only our money, but will help us with our health, so that our health will literally we will be on this earth for a long time, and our families will be able to enjoy us for a long time. So we we have good intentions. New Year's Eve, we make New Year's resolution, but did you know that it takes 3 days for somebody to fall off their New Year's resolution? Why? Because they put it on an already full schedule. Imagine this. If you walk in with a box filled with your stuff and you still have to put something on it, what you're going to do is you're going to put that thing on top of the box, right? So when you move the box, guess what fall out first? The last thing you put in. So that's what we do with our New Year's resolution. A lot of times we say, okay, this year I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to work out and I'm going to lose weight. That the gyms sell the most membership in January because of New Year's resolution. But guess what? We buy the membership, but we don't show up. It takes, some people say 21 days, some people say 60 days for a habit to be formed. But the thing is, here's the thing that we want to do. We want to make a promise to ourselves, but we want to keep that promise to ourselves. Think about this. How do you feel about a person who comes late, shows up late to an appointment that you've made, or doesn't care about your time when you make an appointment with them? You're not going to respect that person. But here's the thing. When we blow ourselves off, we don't think anything about us. We look at the other person and we say that person is not reliable. But when we make a promise to ourselves and don't keep it, we are actually not being reliable to ourselves. So when we make a promise, we want to do it. And in order to do that, you have to schedule it in your 24-hour. So if it is not on your 24-hour, it's not going to happen. Every year I experiment with buying different planners to see which one would help me. I've literally bought a 24-hour planner because I wanted to see what I was doing with my time. I wanted to see how much time I was playing on the phone, how much time I was playing on the computer, how much time I spent reading, and how much time I actually spent working. And I'm a night owl, kind of, or early bird. I get up really early in the morning, so I do my writing early in the morning. I set out my to-do list, and I have my planner there with me when I do my journaling. So I set out my day, and now I'm learning to set out the whole year. I was able to do a vision board for the first time last year, and last week I actually saw one of my things on my vision board happen without me even trying. I realized from journaling that I played it safe. I would only do board games and things like that. So I wanted to add more physical activity. So guess what? Last week I went to a networking meeting and I literally bowled in that meeting. So I had my first physical activity. So I want to thank you for listening today. And I want you to ask you to join us next week for another episode of JADU Lifestyle, where we're going to have a business expert come online and talk with us, or come talk with us, so that he can share some of his expertise for business owners. So thank you. This is JADU Lifestyle, where you get a life and you live it too. Thank you.